Alright, back home, and I purposely have my room very poorly lit so that there's a good lighting contrast. Only light is a little lamp that's on the corner over here. No other light source in here unless you count the little light on that air purifier or my computer screen. And it doesn't do too bad. I mean, it's really bad lighting in here, so the fact that you couldn't even see me is pretty good. In this ugly, ugly bedroom. And yeah, this building is like 100 years old, so it is like a 100-year-old doorknob, unless it was updated at some point in the life of this building. Again, I'm on auto mode like usual. This is standard quality I'm set on right now, and it adjusts to the changes in light pretty quickly on auto mode. And when it adjusts, it deals with contrast pretty good. I mean, it's not the greatest camera in the world, but for its price and its size, pretty good. There's almost no light out here. See if I can see out the window over here. See if you can see that stovetop with just a night light. It's enough light for it to see. There's not enough light out there. You can barely see anything, and the stuff you can see, the color is completely washed out. But what do you expect with that little light? Try looking out this window over here. See, when the image stabilization kicks in, it starts to blur everything out. So on full zoom, you can see how the quality is degraded, especially when it's dark. Only flaw to having such a small camera. Maybe I should set up the tripod. Yeah, now I'm on the tripod, so I can be a lot more steady. There, now it doesn't, well, it still kind of blurs it. I guess it's not the image stabilization that I was doing, it's such low light that it keeps hurting the quality. What do you expect? I'm zoomed all the way in as far as the optical zoom can go, 10 times. With, like, one street light and a couple other small lights on the buildings way down there. for such a low light, considering the light sources are so far away, that's really not that bad. I mean, you can read the sign on that building. So that's pretty good. I mean, you're not actually going to do much recording in light that low, but if you know that it can record that well in that low light, then you know that for whatever purpose you're using it for, it's going to do fine. So, on standard quality right now, in my poorly lit bedroom again with that one lamp. Of course, the lamp is now behind the camera. You can kind of see it reflecting in my glasses, so I'm not really at a good angle. But, overall, so far, I'm really impressed with this camera. It's good for its price. It's very small, too. It works very well for a camera of its size. It's about the same size as my cell phone, only fatter. I can fit it in my pocket, so that's really good. Because it's so small, it doesn't have a hand strap. It doesn't have a regular hand strap that wraps around your hand and the camera. It just has a lanyard that you wrap around your wrist. Not really any gripes with it. The only major issue I have is the short battery life. And I'm going to look up and try to find what the price of the battery is. And aside from that, the camera's really small, so when you're holding it, it's hard to stop it from shaking. Otherwise, not much. I mean, I'm going to play around with it more, see how I like it, and I'll probably do a review on it soon. But for now, this is just a bunch of test footage that I'm throwing together. So, at least if you're in the market for a camera, you can look at some of the test footage and see if it's capable of doing what you need it to do. That's all for now.